Now moving on to breaking news that we're getting in at the moment, Rajasthan's Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot, according to sources, has apologized to Congress leader Mallikarjun Kharge, and he has explained to him that he had nothing to do with this rebellion that Rajasthan MLAs staged last night, threatening to resign. My colleague Sunil Prabhu joining us for more on this. Sunil, Rajasthan's Chief Minister has apologized to Mallikarjun Kharge. This after both the central observers said that he had set up this meeting for which the MLAs did not arrive, and there was also speculation that he had something to do with this rebellion of Rajasthan MLAs.
That's right. What we have been made to understand is Mr. Gehlot, just before Mr. Kharge as well as Mr. Ajay Maken took that flight back to Delhi, met with Mr. Kharge. Mr. Ajay Maken did meet him and he conveyed and apologized for what had happened. Felt, this has been a huge embarrassment for the party, and agreed that this was a mistake. And he, of course, tried to absolve himself, saying that he had nothing to do with it and he was not aware and that he was not in touch with the MLAs. But the fact of the matter is, as was pointed out by Mr. Kharge, that you are the CLP leader, you are the one who was able to get 3 MPs to elected with 127 MLAs. And here, when a CLP meeting has been called in consultation with you, at your behest, at your time and date, and as well as at your own house, with the dinner being served, and yet you're not able to get MLAs, is something that is unacceptable. And it's in this backdrop that the Congress observers have explained to the Congress President. The Congress President, we are told, is very unhappy with the developments that have taken place, but that an attempt is being made to resolve this and to make it public as well as an open, to ensure that every Congress worker, every Congress MLA understands the importance and the way things have to go forward and try to resolve this issue at the earliest. So attempts are being made to resolve it. The observers will give a report to the Congress President, and there will definitely be an attempt to try and find a way forward ahead of Mr. Gehlot, who is still in contention and is expected to file his nomination paper. So we'll have to wait and watch and see how things play out. But at this present juncture, the Congress President, as I've said repeatedly, and I say it again for the interest of viewers, will not be filing the nomination papers for any of the candidates, will remain equidistant, and so will her family do. That is, Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra will not support openly any particular candidate, but will neither sign in the nomination paper. They want a non-Gandhi person to take place. Mr. Gehlot has already made public his intention. Even though the Congress High Command is not happy, they are not going to publicly rebuke anybody from contesting for that post.
Right, Sunil, you were saying that the Gandhis, Miss Sonia Gandhi and the senior leadership of the party is unhappy with what has been happening in Rajasthan. Now, we know that Mr. Ashok Gehlot is really close to the Gandhis. So, what has really happened now? Does that, will that in any way go ahead to bitter the relations between Mr. Ashok Gehlot and the senior leadership and the Gandhis?
Well, they are trying to bury the hatchet, and as I said, despite this public humiliation and rebuke that has taken place by Mr. Gehlot, even though he is trying to tell Mr. Kharge that he had nothing to do with it and he was not aware, the fact of the matter is that this has definitely soured that relationship. Mr. Gehlot, of course, really, as many observers are pointing out, very stupidly ensured this show of strength when it was not necessary. There was no way that the Congress President was going to take a decision on the Chief Minister without his consulting, and he also realizes now, and as I'm reporting, he apologized to Mr. Kharge about the developments. We'll have to wait and see how things plays out, how they attempt to resolve this crisis, because definitely nobody wants a full-blown crisis out at this stage. They want to ensure that this matter is resolved at the earliest, and as I'm repeatedly saying, there are two important points: that this CLP meeting was called at his behest, unlike in Punjab, where Captain Amrinder had an excuse to say that he was not even told about the CLP. Here, it was called at his convenience, it was called at his residence, at the timing it was decided, dinner was ready and to be served, and then, of course, that parallel meeting, and subsequently the fact that this is seen as an act of indiscipline is something that is unacceptable to the Congress Party High Command.
Right, Sunil, so as you said that what is happening in Rajasthan is somewhat different than what happened in Punjab. But to also point out what's at the root of all of this crisis. The root is that Mr. Sachin Pilot, he was going to replace Mr. Ashok Gehlot as the Chief Minister, and these MLAs don't want Sachin Pilot as the Chief Minister. What has the senior leadership said on that till now? Mr. Ajay Makan, on questions on that condition set by MLAs, he said that whatever the senior leadership decides will happen. But what is the sort of statement that we're getting on that? Will Sachin Pilot be made the replacement for Ashok Gehlot?
Well, I mean, media has been speculating, and that is something which I don't know anybody has actually spoken to Sonia Gandhi or Rahul Gandhi or Priyanka Gandhi to say that they are actually supporting Mr. Sachin Pilot. Yes, Mr. Sachin Pilot has made no bones about the fact that he would like to be the Chief Minister. He's been offered several posts, and he has been consistent in his demand that he would like to be the Chief Minister. After he had to step down as Deputy Chief Minister and was removed as the PCC President during the rebellion, there has been a lot of to and fro. And Sachin Pilot has been waiting in the wings and hoping against hope that he would be considered as a possible candidate for Chief Ministership, in the fact that Mr. Ashok Gehlot is contesting for the post of President. But definitely, as I said, the leadership wanted to hear and ascertain the views of all the MLAs and listen to them before taking any final decision. And it's in that backdrop that these things have unfolded. Really, no decision has been taken on who would be the Chief Minister candidate. Yes, he is one of the contenders, but there are others who are also trying to put their viewpoint across, and it's going to be difficult to say at this stage who exactly will be the Chief Minister. But definitely, Mr. Ashok Gehlot really making a huge mistake here by doing this public rebuke as well as public humiliation of the observer sent by Sonia Gandhi to hold that CLP meeting and get that one-line resolution to authorize her to take whatever decision is required in terms of becoming the Congress president.
Right, Sunil.